Good morning, good night. Oh my gosh, good morning. Where did that come from? Must have been thinking about Saturday morning's podcast. Hi, everybody. It is Monday night and it is New Start Monday Knits here on Wildflower Wool's channel. So it's Monday night. I hope everybody's had a great start to your week and just get settled in with some knitting. Grab your knitting, your current project, get comfy, and we're going to sit and we're going to chit chat about knitting for the next hour. Of course, we are going to start off with what you all voted for this week's project. Um, there's two skeins of yarn that we were voting on, and one's already made it onto the floor, and it hasn't even been a minute. Okay, so these were the yarns. We'll talk about what the voting was, which one's the winner, which one's going to get cast on tonight, and I have got a number of projects to show you. I even have a couple of finishes. Super exciting. And then we'll finish off the night. We'll talk about what you guys are all knitting. So, hi, I see a few knitters popping in here. Oh my gosh, Emma, I did not know you were in Scotland. That's 1 a.m. Okay, so it is morning for you. I must have been channeling your your vibes when I said good morning. It is 8 p.m. here, so morning is going to come soon enough. Anyways, okay, you guys. Hi, Joe. Hi, Diane. Hi, Kim, Cindy, Catherine, Alice, and Liz. Hi, Debbie. So this week, I chose socks. And I had that kind of decided because last week when we were chatting, I had said that I need to start a gift that I need in like what, like a month. Oh my gosh, we're under a month now. It's November 27th. Yikes. Okay, time to get seriously focused. And I need a pair of socks for a gift. So I was deciding about, remember, I had this wild and crazy idea earlier in the week. Was it, when were we chatting? Thursday night with Jocelyn or Saturday morning? I had briefly thought about dyeing yarn for this pair of socks. And I might have, except this past weekend was pretty busy and I didn't get it done. So, but no, this one. This one here, I did hand dye this one. I cannot remember the colors that I used. I think I did write things down, so I probably could go back in my notes and see what it is. So this is the two skeins of sock yarn that I pulled it. This one is your typical sock weight, your fingering weight sock yarn. This is an 80/20, I do believe. It's dyed, I think it'll knit up nice when I knit it. There, look at that. You can see there was one spot here where the ties were. Where did it go? That turned out white. But I've had this problem in the past, and it typically, this little bit, when you do knit it in, it does blend in fairly nicely. Here it looks like a glaring white stripe, but when you knit it, most of the time it just blends in and you hardly even notice it. Um, so this would knit up into a really nice pair of socks, I do think. Um, oh, and it is green. It's kind of an aqua color. It's more, does it look blue on the screen here? It is. It's more of a greeny blue, not really teal, because teal is more like on the blue side, right? So this is more an aqua. So maybe on Facebook. It does have that variegated though, like there is light and dark. That center part right there, that does look maybe more bluish. It's more on the greenish side. But it's pretty. I like it. So there was no, Liz, there's no panicking. Just because we're under that 30-day mark, we're not panicking. We are going to calmly knit on, focused. No panicking. Oh, it does look aqua now. Yeah, it is. It is. It turned out really pretty. So now this one here, Cheryl and I don't think we ever showed our sock yarn that we bought. Cheryl messaged a few of us and she said, "Hey, I'm going to do a knit picks order." Does anybody want to order something? So, of course, I think we all did. And this is one of the skeins. I bought two. The other one is kind of a rusty, ready, rusty color. And then I thought I was debating between the black or this blue. And I thought, no, I think I want something bright, something fun, instead of black. So this is what I went with. So this is Knit Picks Hawthorne. Has anybody ordered any of this or knit with it? I don't think I've knit with this. So this is their DK sock weight. It is, and the color is delphinium. So what do we have? 225 yards in here. And so 80% super fine. What does this say? No, I'm getting my words mixed up here. 80% superwash Highland wool, 20% um, nylon. So machine wash, nice. So, anyways, this looks nice. So it is, yes. So it's a number 3 weight. So anyway, so that was the deciding factor. So I'm not totally sure what you guys were all voting for. If it was the color, because some people said they really liked this, and it is kind of a purpley blue. It is nice and bright. When the yarn came in and Cheryl looked at it, she was like, "Hmm." She's like, will you like this?" She's like, "It's kind of bright." And she had me a little worried at first. And then as soon as I saw it, I'm like, no, I love that. It's nice and bright. It's exactly what I wanted. So, oh, Kim said you have some hawthorn but haven't used it yet. Well, we're going to give these, well, one of these hand dyed, DK. So yeah, so back to it. I'm not sure what you guys were all voting for. Like some people voted for the color, some people said they liked green. Some people said, go DK because it'll be faster. I can get them knit for this winter and I can wear them. So we will see. And oh, Anne says, I have knit with Hawthorne. Love it. A good strong yarn. Fantastic. I mean, it looks like it will knit up. It feels really, really nice. And with most knit picture, and you can't really go wrong with theirs. Oh, Liz is giving me the drum roll. Okay. All right. So the voting here. What did we have? We had 108 votes when I added everything up a little while ago. And I thought this, okay, let's see. I was thinking that it was going to be a really one-sided vote. My prediction this morning when I put up the poll, I thought everybody's going to go DK because they're going to be like, Louise, that's the only way you're going to ever get a pair of socks done is if you start knitting them in heavier weight yarn. We all know my track record with socks is um what's the word I'm going to have to think about that. Um I have to think about a good word. Yes, it's unpredictable. Maybe is that what I want want to say? I get all excited about sock knitting and then I get distracted. But I'm feeling the sock knitting mojo here. So I'm having a good feeling for these socks. Um, yeah, so I thought pretty much it was going to be like I thought two people will vote for this because everybody's just going to be like, no, 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 go DK, just go the heavier weight, bigger needles, get her done, right? Well, then I think the first couple of votes, as soon as I put it up, were for DK, and I thought, I'm right. I know how this vote's going to go. And then I looked a little while later, and it was practically tied. And I'm like, really? That is a little surprising. But I'm like, okay, well, I'll cast on either because I really, really I would love to see how this knits up. I would love to try the DK and be so amazingly surprised at how fast it is that I will forever and ever and ever only ever knit DK socks again. I don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah, Kim says Louise and socks equals unpredictable. I know that's a good word for my sock knitting. You just never know. Okay, so the voting ended up not being close at all. It was pretty much one-sided. The winning yarn ended up with 74% of the votes. So, do you guys know what it is? Did the sock yarn win out? Traditional sock knitting, did this win out? Or did the go with the heavy yarn have a hope and heck of getting it done? Did that win out? All right, the one that I'm going to go find yarn, no needles, and wind up this yarn for this week is, of course, the DK. The whole idea of, you know, having a hope of me getting these finished totally won out. 74 of you voted for this. Um, the color is spectacular. I think it'll look wonderful. Liz, so true. I know. Yeah, so if there's anything that has a a um a worse chance of getting finished, it is apparently mitts. Yes. So yeah, my socks, look at that. So these have a better than a mitten chance of getting finished, and they will. So I'm so excited about this. So I don't know if you guys took a look on Instagram stories. After I posted the poll for you guys to vote on this, I put up another poll to see who has knit with DK um, sock yarn. And a lot of you had. I think about 60% of the people that had voted said they have been knitting DK socks. And so I'm excited. Well, okay, no, I was gonna say I haven't knit DK socks, but I have. But it has been forever ago. It was when my daughter was a teenager, so we're talking like probably like 15 years ago, and they were pink and they were fuzzy. They were like eyelash yarn socks, but they were so, so soft. And that was also my very first time knitting on a 9-inch needle, and I loved it. I remember I started knitting those socks round and round and round, and I knit the leg longer, and I had to take the needle out and pull it out because I was just loving knitting it around and round. So, having said that, I'm gonna have to look and see if I still have that needle. I should have it somewhere. I was just sitting here thinking about I'm gonna need to find a needle. And I was hoping I could do a 9-inch needle because I find that I can knit faster on that than either DPNs or Magic Loop. But this is DK. So I'm thinking off the top of my head, I'm thinking a 3 or a 3.25. You guys, I should okay, so some of you must have knit. I know Nikki, I'm pretty sure Nikki has. Nikki, why do I think you've knit DK socks? Because Nikki's knit everything. I know that's probably. Do you guys know what size needles you use for DK socks? Regular socks, I always use a 2.25. Unless I can't find one, then I will use a 2.5. But 2.25 is my go-to for regular sock yarn. Okay, shall I check the ball band? Will that tell me? Oh, okay, Nikki's saying 3.5. And I knit loose, so I typically go down, so 3.25 would probably. Oh, okay, you guys are giving me tons of ideas. Okay. Yeah, true, Nikki. Depends on the pattern. So Susie says, I like DK for house socks. They are warm and they're warm and fuzzy, and you use a 3.75. Jen says she uses a US 3. Jen, what's a US 3? Is that still that's gotta be around, is that like a 3.5? I don't have I don't even have a needle sizer here to. Oh my gosh. All right. Anyways, I think three is close to the same in both, isn't it? Cheryl says hey Cheryl. How are you feeling, Cheryl? I hope you're feeling better. So Cheryl says 3.25. Um, you guys, see, I knew you would come to my rescue here because I get all excited and think, oh, I'm just gonna do it, and I like don't think about it. I was like, do I have the needle size? Maybe I should have bought that on the weekend, but um, what is this saying? Oh, so needle size is saying a US 5 or 6. That seems a lot like large, doesn't it? Especially, um, Jen said she uses the US 3. Hmm, 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 hmm. Interesting. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna go by theirs. So, hey, Diane. Elise, how are you? Do I see stuff from the Nitpick sale? Well, this, you know what? We actually ordered this before the sale. So, but you are right. It is Nitpick's Hawthorne. Okay, so Cindy says a 3.5 or 3.75. Anne was going to suggest a 3.25. Kim also said the crazy sock lady has a free DK sock pattern. Okay, I may go check that out. Cheryl said a 3.25. Debbie cast on 48. Okay, I had that number stuck in my head too. I think probably from when Cheryl was talking about her knitting her socks. Kim uses a 3.25. Jude says, I knit my DK on a 4 millimeter or a 3.5, but she's a super tight knitter. So that makes sense. Um, okay. All right. All right. So we're all in the same kind of ballpark, depending if you're tight or loose. You might like 3.25 to 3.75 kind of range. And then, of course, depending on the pattern, like if you were doing color work or cables, you might go a little bit bigger. Oh, Cheryl, you're hanging in. Oh my goodness. I hope you're feeling better. Another day or two. I mean, you eventually just got to ride it out, right? And you will be feeling like your old self in no time. Oh, Jude, look at you. Jude said I was good and deleted the email from Nitpicks about the sale without opening them. I know that's the trick. I know. Just delete it. Just delete it. Because if you open it, then it's like that's a slippery slope because then you're pretty much guaranteed you're going to order something. I mean, if you delete it and then you really, really want something, you can go back and you can get it out of your wastebasket, right? Like you can retrieve it if you need to, or just go look at the website because there's a sale. So, but I know, don't open that email because that's, yeah, unless you really, really want something because it's too tempting. Hey, Sam. Okay. Oh, you got a sweater quantity for your first sweater. That is so exciting. What weight of yarn did you go? Did you go worsted? You didn't go fingering, did you, for your very first? Um, I'm kind of guessing chunky weight is what you went with. You'll have to let us know though. Hi, Cindy. Cindy's making mittens unworsted on a 3.75, but I want them a bit dense. Yes. I knit my worsted weight mitts. I have actually finished a pair, you guys, because I had two pairs that I've been wearing forever and ever and ever. And I think I knit them on a 3.5 with worsted because I wanted them super, super tight too. Oh, all right. So at least got worsted. Nice. That's good. Yeah. Oh, you don't get thicker than worsted. Okay. Well, that's worsted is perfect for your first sweater. Nice. Do you know which pattern you're going to do for that sweater? So exciting. Okay. So look at that, Cheryl. I'm going to actually cast on yarn that what? I've only had it a month. That's pretty amazing. So I cannot wait to see this knit up and see how quick it goes. Oh, Nick, hi Nikki. Nikki says, I have a yarn gift for Christmas. I know most anyways, only because they are things that I have wanted a long time and there was a Black Friday sale. So that's good. So you just ordered it on Black Friday and then you're gonna save it for yourself for Christmas? Or did hubby order them? Or did you order them and he's giving? Anyways, that's good. You've got yarny stuff coming, which is super exciting. Ah, yes, the flax sweater. I don't have needles for thicker than worsted. That's okay. I mean, and some people don't like wearing a super heavy, bulky sweater anyways. So worsted's good. Flax, I mean, that's perfect. That has been knit a trillion times. Everybody loves it. It'll be a good pattern for you to work through on your first sweater. That's so exciting. Hi, Paula. Oh, you missed the vote. Forgot it was Monday. Well, this is the winner. I'm guessing, Paula, what would you have voted for? Would you have voted for DK sock yarn or would you have voted regular weight sock yarn? a really nice, it's called delphinium. It's a really nice blue. I think that's pretty close to what the color is in real life. And then this pretty aqua that I had dyed. I know, I know. It's like amazing. I'm casting on something that I just ordered. I know it was so fun. I know I hadn't even thought about this because I seriously think I have this like mental block. It's like when I order yarn, it is meant to go on the shelf and it is meant to sit there for, minimum 6 months or 5 years. Really, it's not, I don't really seriously consider knitting with it. Um, I know, and all of a sudden I thought, oh my gosh, I just have this knit picks that we just ordered. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, hubby ordered. Okay, for Nikki, he knew the things that I wanted. That's nice. So still be a nice surprise to open them Christmas Day. Um, I know, Cindy. Isn't this going to be fun? I know. I can't wait. Oh, Diane, you didn't vote either, but you would have went DK. I know. Everybody did. What did I say? 74% of people voted for DK. Yeah, you guys might be onto something there. I mean, Cheryl, I know you said you knit up the DK socks that you did like super, super quick, right? So there is hope, you guys, that these will be done. I can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Um, okay, so that's that. Okay, so let's move on. I have got a few things to chat to you guys about. And it's like, okay, last week's new start. Yes, let's talk about that. Last week's new start was either going to be worsted weight socks, the Briggs and Little Tuffy, or it was going to be a baby sweater for my granddaughter. And you guys voted for the baby sweater, which was a great, great idea. So I had this yarn, and a couple of you were being like a detective on Ravelry. Well, I'm assuming Ravelry or somewhere online when we were chatting last week because I had said that I had a feeling that this was Karen yarn. And so you guys went online and said, yep, it looks like it's Karen cotton cakes. And it does feel like it has cotton in it. And then came up with, I think, Garden Oasis as the colorway, but I think it's a discontinued color, which would make sense why it was in kind of the seconds bin at the Spin Right factory outlet, but it is so nice. So I um I started. I haven't gotten super far, but I have it cast on. I have ribbing done. I've started the body and I've started my second color, which is super, super exciting. So this is, I measured one of her other little sweaters that she wears that is quite large on her, but um it's all right. She'll be able to wear it. The little pink one that I measured, she'll be able to wear it probably most of the winter, and this is going to be about the same size. So I'm hoping I she was at my house all day yesterday. We had so much fun, and I was knitting this while she was napping, and I was looking at her and looking at this and thinking, this looks huge compared, even though she's little, but she's getting so big. So this may be a little big on her, which is fine, right? Because we all know she'll in no time she'll have outgrown this. So it has started. It's lovely to knit with. It feels really nice. The cotton and acrylic blend is really, really nice. And so far, so good. It is on track. But I didn't knit a whole lot on the baby sweater because you guys all know what I'm trying to work on, right? Because I've got like a week and 2 days. Is that right? Oh my gosh, that is not good. That is not good. But no, it's fine. It's fine. I still have a whole weekend in here. I have got the back of my sweater finished. So, so there's the ball right there. um, it's just so pretty. And there it is. Shiva is the yarn. So we talked a little bit about this. You guys said then there was another yarn you guys said was very, very close to this. Can't remember the name of it now. Was it Nancy who had said that last week? Anyways, so that little red mitten has something similar to this. This came from the Thoughtful Artisan in Woodstock. So it is nice. You guys, it is knitting. There's tons of yardage in here. What is there? Um 200 gram ball is 700 meters, 766 yards. 60% wool, 40% acrylic. It is nice. I would definitely buy this again. It is knitting up really, really nice. I love it. I love how it looks. I love the feel of it. I am really, really happy. So tonight I am casting on, going to work the ribbing on here tonight as I watch a Christmas movie. So I can say I've got, I don't know, this is the back, the front. Both panels are going to be the same. And then I am going to join the shoulders, seam up the sides, and I guess pick up stitches. Look at that. I just decided that on the fly because I wasn't sure which way I was going to go. If I was going to start the cuff and go down, up. Now, I always like doing um, the shoulders and going down to the cuff. So that's what I'm going to work on. And I can do it because I'm going to become a speed knitter this week. So that is that. Sweater is coming along good. Next week, Jocelyn and I will be here the first Thursday in December, and we're going to show our finished sweaters, Jocelyn, our progress on our sweaters, our November sweaters. We'll see. We'll see where we are. Will I get it done? Maybe. I'm hopeful. We'll see. We'll see. But you want to see what else I finished? Okay, I have a couple finishes here. Well, I have one knitted finish. My Christmas hat. This was new start from a couple of Mondays ago. It is all finished. So this was the one. This was the one I told you. I think I told you the story about it last week. I would have had it finished last week, but I ended up pulling half of it out, and I like this now. So we've got like 3 sets of stripes here. I like it. I really, really like it. And it's done and it's perfect because I can wear it is supposed to snow tonight and tomorrow. And I'm not sure exactly how much we could get a little bit of snow. Cheryl will probably get a little bit more than I will. But yeah, we could wake up to a little bit of snow in the ground. So I will have a Christmas hat that I can wear. I cranked out a couple more hats. I've got in a little, I know I've gotten in this mood to start knitting my stash, you guys. And I came to the realization that if I'm going to hand knit it, it will take me a bazillion years to ever get through all of my yarn. Like it is just not going to happen. So I think I had said that I had pulled out the Addy circular knitting machine that I had. So this is, I was kind of playing around, knitting some tubes on it to see which yarn it likes. I spent way too many nights up super late after midnight on Facebook. um, Betty had recommended a couple of Facebook groups that I should join, and I did. And then, of course, once you join something, then Facebook suggests like a bazillion other things that you should join. And I ended up joining most of them. Um, so, but I cranked this one out. So, but the Facebook groups actually were really super helpful because these circular knitting machines are finicky. They had a lot of really, really good tips on how to get them to work a lot smoother. And I just went out and I did practically all of them. And I thought, okay, I will do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. And they suggested Heartland yarn. They had some other ones, but I think they came from Hobby Lobby and that we don't have access to here. But Heartland is sold at Michael's, so I cranked at this hat in no time at all. So I just have to finish the ends off here, and then it's nice. The Heartland is really nice. I don't think I've ever used it for anything before, but it feels really, really nice. So I will definitely, um, okay, just about to say, I will definitely go buy more, but this project is supposed to be using what I have, so I should not be buying more. Um, we'll see. But anyways, the Heartland worked really good in the circular knitting machine. So I did this one. I cranked this one out. This took almost a whole ball of yarn. There's a little bit left over. I'm keeping all my little bits, and then I'm going to do a stripy scarf. So let's see. I'm going to take a peek here. So I did this one here as well. This was a ball that one of the girls at our Thursday group gave me. She just randomly came in. I think she tried to crochet with it, and I don't think she liked it because it it was really thick and thin, and I really didn't know if the knitting machine would like it, but it knitted up super super good. So it was nice. I don't know what the ball band was, so I don't know what it is. It's 100% acrylic, I'm sure, but there's another hat done. So this one fits me just perfect without with no brim. So that was nice. So that's another one done. So let me see. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the comments here. Nikki said, "Oh, the fiber. Oh, so he ordered fiber for you. So that'll be a surprise. There's a few different packages. Um, one is Christmassy-ish. One is winter themed, and I never looked at all the colors. Well, that's so there. You do have a little bit of a total surprise. Oh, oh, Jocelyn, you voted for Jocelyn voted for the socks last week instead of the baby sweater. That's all right. We don't have that many days left till check-in day. I know they're like zooming by. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, Nikki says I finished. Yeah, I saw Nikki. I saw your socks. Those look amazing. What a fun pattern. So, what um what was the pattern? Was it a slip stitch, like a mosaic? Oh, yes, you said mosaic, didn't you, the other night? So Nikki says I finished my totally tessellated socks. They were super easy to memorize and quick to knit and totally Christmas-ish. It was a good palette cleanser and back to work knitting. See, you need that sometimes, don't you? Just gotta switch it up a little bit. Liz, oh, thank you. Oh, that was the Christmas hat. Yes. Oh, you had snow the last 2 days, sending it our way. I know it's coming. We're going to get it. Hey, Carol, how are you? Happy Monday. I love your hat. I know. Thank you. I have a finish. I have to really celebrate these finishes. Oh, Cindy says Heartland is nice yarn. It is really nice. It was nice. It's nice and soft. Yeah, it'd be fun to knit into anything. Oh, Nikki, you said you knit a sweater out of Heartland for your daughter. Super cozy and drapey. Yes, definitely has that feel. It has a very, yeah, drapey feel to it. Would be nice in a sweater. Kim said, "Ooh, oh dear. Oh, today only." Okay. Kim. Kim says Heartland is on sale for $4.99 at Mary Maxim. Free shipping today only because it's what Cyber Monday, right? That is tempting. Kim, thank you so much. Nikki said, "How many pegs on your machine and how long does it take you to knit a tube?" Okay, so I've got, okay, I didn't bring it up here. So I've got the Addy Express that we bought for our knitting group, our Thursday knitting group. It has 46 pegs on it. The other one machine that a lot of people use is this make. I I bought myself an early Christmas present. So the Centro, and it has 48 pegs on the large. This is the small one. Um, so your tube, I think mine came out about 18 inches. It depends a lot on your yarn. There's a lot of debate about the knitting machines. The Addy has 2 less needles than the Centro does. Some people say that makes a huge difference. I think it's all in your tension and the yarn you use, how stretchy the yarn. The Heartland has nice stretch to it, so I think you can get away because that's what I found last winter when I was using the Addy and cranking up the hats was they were just big enough for an adult, like, they fit me okay. I had my son and my son-in-law try them on, and they said they fit okay, but I think they would probably be snug. So I think it depends a lot. There's a bit of a not a learning curve, but you just have to get the right yarn. Your tension has to, you wanna crank a whole hat in one go. This one here was probably 30 minutes. The longer one with the folded brim is probably 45 minutes. And that's weaving in ends and joining doubling them and joining at the top. Um, super, super quick. So I bought this smaller one because I have a plan for it. I was hoping I could do tube scarves on this, but it came out way too skinny. So I'm going to go back to doing tubes on the larger one for scarves as well. I'm gonna attempt socks on this one. So we'll see how that goes. Um, oh sure, Sam, ask your question. Anyways, the cranking is super fun. I really, really like it. Kind of again, going kind of spurts and spells with it. But I do want to do a bunch this month. I have a flashback to the Izzy dolls thinking, I will do one a day. We'll see. I wanna do a bunch. I'm not gonna, like, pin it right down, but I do wanna crank out a bunch of these and donate them in the next couple of weeks. Some scarves and some hats. So anyway, so that was 3 finished hats, 1 knit, and 2 cranked. So that's pretty good for me. I was pretty happy with that, and getting the back of my sweater done. What else do I have to show you guys? I did pick up my Christmas shawl because I really want to wear this. So I am going to have to knit a lot. I think, but this will really have to wait till next week. I've got to get the sweater done first, and then this will be kind of next up to work on. But I'll show you this. I haven't shown, oh, sure. Drop stitches. This is what happens. Don't leave your knitting mid-row, right? Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Anyways, doesn't matter. We'll just pick it up. So anyway, this is the Mary Maxim Festive Feet. Yes, Festive Feet Sparkle and what is it? Holiday? No, Candy Cane. Candy Cane Sparkle. This is a new one that Cheryl and I bought in October after Woolstock or before Woolstock. Woolstock weekend. And that's what it's knitting up as. The colors are lovely. I love this shade of green. I love this bluish green, the darker red, the cream. Really, really like this with a little bit of gold sparkle in there. I like it. I like it a lot. So this will be done too. Um, the plan is it will be done to wear before Christmas. So that is in the works too. Okay, let's see. I see Sam asking a question. What's your question about dishcloths? Did you type it out, Sam? So okay, I'm thinking about that Heartland. Do I need to go visit Mary Maxim website tonight? Okay, so now you guys, I have a little story for you. I did some yarn shopping um last weekend. Last weekend I was away up at the cottage, and a couple of weekends before that. So there is, oh, Nikki, there's some Regal. No, we were talking Heritage, weren't we? About the mitts for your knit along. You said Heritage, didn't you? I don't think, and I think I got Regal. Well, I did get Regal. Anyway, so a couple of weeks ago, I was up at the store up north that it's a dollar store, but they have Briggs and Little yarn in there, which I absolutely love. Every time I drive through that town, I stop and I buy yarn. I buy yarn. That is not a big shock, I know, but I want to support stores that are selling yarn. So I have a few skeins of this, you guys. Some of it I have a plan for, some of it is just because I couldn't resist. So I bought a little bit. And I was very well behaved the first time I stopped in there. What did I do? The first time I was in there, I Briggs and Little. Oh, so Briggs and Little. So this is a Canadian yarn company. They're out in Eastern Canada, and it is 100. It's wool. It's very rusticy wool, but it wears forever. And you can I've knit a sweater. One of my second sweater that I ever knit was knit out of this, and I still have it. It's and that was like 20 plus years ago. It really wears really, really well. No, even more rustic. It's like no, even more rustic than patents. Oh my gosh. Iceland yarn. Oh my gosh. Why am I drawing a blank? Um, okay, you guys are gonna have to help me here. Um, I can see it. Oh my gosh. Okay, it is totally gone. Um, Lopi, Louise, thank you. I can see it. It's right there, but there was not a ball band facing me. Why did that? How did I forget that? Lopi. Yes, this is a lot like Lopi. Um, oh, you haven't touched Lopi, but I've got 2 mitts out of the patterns. Okay, so yeah, this is a little more rusticy. You don't if you're sensitive to wool and find wool itchy, then this is something that you maybe are not going to want to make a hat out of. It might be fine for mitts, but I love it. And so what did I do the first time I was in there? Because I had I bought two colors for the socks, and that's what was when the baby sweater and the socks, when we were voting on that, I had, what did I have? I think I probably had like these two colors. Well, no, because these are regal as well. Maybe I don't have that up here. Anyways, there was two shades. There was a chocolate brown and a taupe is what I bought the first time I was there. And oh, I do have heritage. Okay. So anyways, I was there the first time and I bought two skeins. Very well behaved. I bought two skeins. And then and I kind of looked at their wall because that's why I like to go buy from there because I want to support them. And I thought, ooh, it's looking a little empty. And I was a little worried. I thought, oh, are they going to stop carrying it? Because they do have a lot of yarn. Like the whole back corner of this dollar store is is yarn. And it's all patterns. Like they have a lot of Canadiana, Astra, some of the Burnett, like Super Saver yarns, which I don't really look at that. They have some dishcloth cotton, but I just always go to this one little stand and little shelf that has all the Briggs and Little, and that's what I'm always interested in. And I thought, ooh, it's looking a little um empty. And I thought, oh my gosh, I hope they're not gonna, not sell it anymore. So I picked out the two because I thought, they would be good. I could do colorwork socks with them or contrasting heels and toes and that kind of thing. And um, so anyway, so two skeins. Then I stopped in this past weekend and I was so super happy. I walked in there, walked right to my Briggs and Little corner, and there was mounds, there was packages of they had just gotten a new shipment, and there was a lady there unpacking it all. And I was like, oh my goodness, Thank goodness. They're like totally stocked up. Then she had a few more colors there. So I had gone in looking for I wanted a green and a red. And then I came home with a bunch more stuff. Oh, I didn't even get green. I ended up in the end I did not get green because I thought I was going to do a striped hat for Christmas this year, of course. And anyway, so then of course she and I got to talking about the yarn, and she was like she is a sock knitter, and she said because I was looking at the Tuffy yarn, and she was, talking about her socks, and I said, "Well, and like what size needle do you knit them on?" And because again, I was thinking I was still thinking like a 3.5, 3 point yeah, probably 3.5 for a worsted weight sock. And she was like, "Oh, I use a 4 millimeter." And I'm like, "Hmm." I'm like, "This is worsted." I mean, a 4 yeah, she said either 4 or 4.5. And my first thought is, "Huh, I think I would knit them at a little tighter gauge." And she said that and I asked her how they wear, and she's like, "Well, she said they do wear out," she said, "but they're like it was $7 for a skein." So she's like, "They wear out, you just knit another pair." And I'm like, I can see that." But in my head, I'm thinking, "Think I would knit them a little tighter. That might make them wear a little bit better." But maybe not. Maybe a 3.5 would be, um, a little too tight. Or maybe she's a super tight knitter and needs to go up to a little higher too. So, anyways, I don't know. But so we were having just a super fun conversation about sock knitting, and she had taught her friend how to knit socks using the Briggs and Littles. So it was fun. She was lovely, and she was so nice. She opened up a package of the yarn because I wanted to see there was a couple of other colors that she hadn't had out, and she was super super helpful. And anyways, I came back with more yarn than I had actually wanted. Really didn't mean to buy all of this, but I couldn't help it. So what did I end up getting? I think I really wanted more um, Tuffy, but I'm not so sure. Okay, there's another Tuffy. This one here is oatmeal. It looks a little bit gray on the screen, but it is oatmeal. It is a brown. So there was that one. So the Tuffy is actually their sock yarn. It's 80% wool, 20% nylon. And it says it suggests on a 5 millimeter needle. It is 17 stitches. So Tuffy is more of a chunky. So maybe I was thinking it was worsted. So then when that lady, she was saying a 4 millimeter needle, that could be, that could be right. Oh, Jocelyn says, I just love Briggs and Little yarn. Yeah, it's nice. So, okay, so maybe a 4 millimeter is good, but then I knit loose, so maybe a 3.75. We'll see. What else did I get here? This is Regal, Heritage, Regal, Heritage. What was I? Okay, so there's more Tuffy. I thought maybe those two would go together if I wanted to do some color work or different heels and toes. This one here, I couldn't resist this color, this turquoise. And it is actually called turquoise, and surprisingly, that's exactly what it looks like. And it's Regal. It's 100% wool. And is it 20 stitches? So it's a worsted weight on a 4.5. And then I got this one here is also Regal, so worsted weight. And I think I was thinking for this, these ones could go through the knitting machine. You don't want anything heavier than a worsted. It just that won't work. So those ones could be knit up on the knitting machine if I wanted, or I may just knit socks out of them. This one here, this is Heritage. Was this one Heritage? No, this one's Regal as well. So what did I just say? I can't remember now. Regal, yes, 20 stitches. So that's another worsted, and it's a light brown. And then there's this one here. Shepherd's gray. Shepherd's gray? Sheep's gray. Sheep's gray. And it's a heritage. So I've got lots to play with here. And again, 17 stitches on a 5 millimeter. And then I have a red. So I did actually end up getting a red for Christmas that I wanted to make a hat out of. And I wanted to do red and green, but the green was like a heathered green, like a bluey green. And I don't know. It wasn't the right shade of green that I was looking for. So this is Tuffy again, but I know with this I was mixing it. So it's again 17 stitches on a 5 millimeter, which I think is what this heritage is. Yeah. So even though this one has nylon in it, this one's pure wool. They're the same weight. So I was going to stripe this. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be Christmassy, but just because to me, if it has red in it, I only wear red at Christmas. So it may still be a Christmas. Um, it may still be a Christmas hat. So, anyways, that was just my fun little stop yarn shopping and just hitting it at the right time when there was brand new stock in there and super helpful, lovely sales lady who happened to be a sock knitter. So we could just chit chat about that. It was lots of fun. And now I'm stocked up with some more Briggs and Little. Okay, Nikki, what did you? Oh, you know your kid is a Newfoundlander through and through when you knit a teddy out of Briggs and Little Tuffy, and she loves it more than the fluffy acrylic bunny I knit her. That's funny. Sleeps with Candy Bear. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, I don't find this too bad, but I think I'm just desensitized. I don't know. I know some people would. I have a friend who won't even touch this. She just looks at it across the room and makes her skin itch. Um, but yeah, I like it. It may be a little picky, like for a hat right across your forehead. It might be a little picky, but you can yeah, if you can stand it, it's really nice. I love it. So, oh, Nikki says 4 millimeters, what I call for and your Northern Socks pattern, and mine has never worn it. Still perfect. Okay. So, yeah, then that's good. I don't know what this lady, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, okay, so 4 millimeters. That's good. So now I know I've got where a place to start. Oh, now you want to go to Newfoundland? I would love to go out there too. I would, yeah, love to go. Kind of reminds me of New England. Yes, I would say very similar to that too. I'm just talking up for the mystery Cal in January. You're prepared. This is a good thing. That's right. I wasn't even thinking about that, but I could totally use some of these colors, right? Oh, I could. Well, yes, Susie, you're right. I could. The one was a lighter shade. The one was a really dark green, so probably not that one, but I maybe could have overdyed the one green. I'll have to keep that in mind next time I'm up there. And Sam, I didn't see a question. I just saw that you said you wanted to say something. So, type it out again. Oh, I just sent you a picture of your dishcloth. Okay, I will take a look here. Yes, I know, Nikki. I'm so excited for your knit along starting in January. Um, oh, that's so cute. I know when you knit something for, yes, one of the kids and they love sleeping with it. I know that's the best thing, right? When they just absolutely love it. All right, did I have anything? I think that was, oh, I have one more question for you guys. And then I'm going to look at Sam's picture that she sent. We'll see for snowman dishcloth. What do we have here? So we've got a couple more days for the Fiber Friends Izzy Doll Challenge. There's a lot of entries, you guys. So you've got a couple more days to knit up a couple more and get them posted in the Ravelry thread. And of course, show pictures on the Facebook group. And then we start Christmas decorations or holiday ornaments, decor. I think maybe we said decor, not decorations. So it could be like a Nizzy doll, or it could be snowmen or stockings, anything like that. Okay. Oh, now I'm covering up all the fun colors. Okay. What do you guys think about this yarn? I picked this up at Listowel. It'll be, I don't know. Again, I don't know what it is. I know it feels like 100% acrylic, I'm sure. Um, I loved this. I thought this would make a cute little something for Scarlett, and I showed it to Anita, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, no." She's like, "That is so the 70s." And I'm like, "I know, isn't it amazing?" And she's like, "Yeah, no, not really." So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I like it. I bought it the same time as I bought the Karen cakes, the stuff here. And Anita definitely she loved this. And I'm like, I don't know. I think this would look cute. I'm really tempted to make a little hat out of it, at least. Oh, it looks like a bonfire in the snow. That's a good way of putting it because there's like, where's the best? Right there. So there's like neon orange, there's hot pink and white. And then there is a little bit of that, like a goldy yellow in there too. Um, I don't know. I really like it. Oh, Liz, I'm with Anita. You don't like it? Okay. Susie likes it. It might be a cute scarf. Yeah, I know. I like it. Jude says some of the 70 color schemes need to be left behind in the 70s. I know. Well, sometimes I feel that way too, but I don't know. I kind of liked this. So I might just make this up into something for her anyways because I have it. So, and then maybe Anita will think of it differently when she sees it finished. Or maybe I will think of it differently once I see it finished too. I don't know. But I think somebody's going to like this. Kim says she loves it. I know. I love it too. As soon as I saw it, if there had been more, I would have bought more of it, but there was just one. So I thought, well, I will just see what I can do with it. Totally, Kim. They are happy colors, aren't they? I know. I love it. Um, Jocelyn, those are your colors. I know. It's so fun, right? Okay, Nikki's talking a little bit here about her knit along. She said it's a year-long knit along, so only about 100 grams in total of knitting per clue. So that's totally doable throughout the month, isn't it? Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, Mary, hi, Mary, make a funky stuffy out of it. Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? I know. Oh, look at that. Jocelyn's thinking the exact same thing. Make a stuffed bear of some kind. I know that would be fun. I could totally do that at some point. I don't know. Before Christmas, probably after Christmas. Maybe after Christmas. We'll see. Oh, Sam doesn't like it either. Well, I know. I think it is definitely one of those colorways that you either you like it or you don't. There's probably not too much in between there, is there? Okay, but I think we're again about half and half. Um, countries are just not so stressed. Okay, hopefully my move across the countries are calmer, not so stressed. Oh yes, well we don't want anything stressful. Valentine's Day, that would be a good time to knit her a little stuffy, wouldn't it? She will be or her birthday. Her birthday's in March. Maybe could do that. I know. I think it's fun. I really like it. So I'm gonna make something with it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, we are right at the hour mark here. So quickly tell me what you guys have all been working on. Easter. Oh, an Easter gift. That would be fun too. Oh, Sherry, you do like the colors, but I wouldn't buy it for yourself. Okay. Well, see, and that's another way to look at it, right? Yes. It's something that you may not want to wear yourself, but you still appreciate the colors. Yeah, I know. I know. I liked it, so I grabbed it. Oh, Oh, Alyssa, you're doing shawl and socks. Oh, neither for D&D. Good. Well, those are good, both good projects. Oh, okay. So I think my plan is tonight is Christmas movie, something to eat, find needles, wind yarn, cast on the other panel of my sweater, go to bed. I think that's my night. Did um yeah, I want to get I want to get my sweater cast on for sure. Should wind some yarn. Yeah, I think I can squeeze all that in the next few hours. Oh, an Easter Izzy doll. Yes. Scarlett loves the little snowman that I knit her. I mean, she loves it as in she just chews on the scarf, but I'm taking that as she likes it. I didn't send it home with her, so I've just had it at my house so that when she comes to visit, she can play with it here. And she seems to really like it. I mean, it's the perfect size for her, so it is really fun. Jude, oh Jude, you're gonna finish you finished your November sweater? Okay. So yes, so what did you decide? Did you decide to go pockets or no pockets? Because you asked in the Fiber Friends group, didn't you? That was your crocheted one, right? That was yours, I think, wasn't it? Oh, yes, wise group members have given advice. Um, yeah, I kinda liked it without pockets too. It just looked less busy, maybe, I think. That was my thought, but it would be fine with pockets too. But you decided no pockets? Kim, you have one more, um, what is that? One more round or a pattern or something on the neck of your daughter's sweater, and it will be done. Yay, that is so oh, whoa, 1 inch. Okay. Okay, 1 more inch. Okay, that makes sense now. That is so, so close. You were, like, almost there. Oh, Sam's dishcloth. Okay, hold on, you guys. Gotta find this, and I will show it to you. Debbie. Oh, I have made more slippers, 4 more pairs. Oh, Debbie, I saw yours because you posted yours too. You were doing the what was it? JoJo slippers? You knit that up really quick, didn't you? Those look really nice and warm and cozy. Okay, should be no problem. They are quick. Night. Good, good, good. Oh, Liz is heading out. Hold tight for 1 sec, Liz. You want to see Sam's dishcloth? Sam, how did you send it to me? Um, oh, here's Sam. I'm like, open this up, and I'm like, I have got texts from everybody. Okay, so Sam, I can see. I don't know as I would definitely know it's a snowman, but it looks like a. Ooh, okay, wait. It looks. I can see the design there. Okay, there. Like I can see the face, eyes, nose, and mouth, and then 3 buttons, and then it looks like there's like little snowflakes around it. It looks fine. Let's see. Oh, Cindy, Arched Gusset Mittens by Pearl Soho. Oh, Cindy, that sounds fun. Jude's gonna try same style pockets. Oh, to see if that works better than the solid ones. Oh, you miss pockets. I know pockets are kind of a nice thing. And I saw Wendy suggested like knitting the pockets inside. So, but I think you would have to do like cut it open, right? Like do an afterthought pocket and then to put your pocket on the inside. So you still have pockets, but you don't see them on the outside. A little more work, a little fiddlier. So, um, but either way, you got to have it so you like it and you want it to be wearable, right? I mean, pockets are always great. Jen, you are knitting a cat from the Louise, what is it, Crowther pattern book? Oh, that sounds so cute. So, what is the cat a gift for somebody, Jen? Alyssa, I love my second bean jacket with pockets. It's a shell and fleecy together. That sounds cozy. Oh, Jude says afterthought pockets and crochet is mildly terrifying. Yeah, I don't know in crochet how that would work because you don't do you yeah, I don't know how, but yeah, I don't know. Well then don't. Just put sew a pocket on and be fine. It'll look wonderful. It'll be just fine. Oh, Jen says yes, a gift for her granddaughter. I knit a dog last week. Oh my goodness. Did you post pictures of those, Jen? You'll have to share them at some time with us. I would love to see those. Oh, that is so fun. You guys always have such great projects on the go. So, thank you guys so much for voting for the DK. I don't know really, I don't know what I was really hoping for. Maybe DK, but I would have been fine with this one too because I'd like to see this knit up too. So, I am really happy. I'm happy that you guys voted for DK because I think you were all right that I need something super quick, especially with socks. I got to get myself back in that mindset that I am a sock finisher, and DK yarn may just be the trick to that. If I find DK is not, I have this whole bag of Tuffy that I can knit up and that'll go even faster. So thanks for voting. Thanks for all the hints about the number of stitches to cast on, the pattern from the crazy sock lady, and your needle sizes. So that'll give me something to go for here. Sam, you're almost at 182. Oh my gosh. That is like you just got to go. You're almost at 185 and then you'll be almost at 190. Just break it down in just little increments and you will be there. Louise, read my last comment. What? Oh, was that what you wanted? This yes, 182. Fantastic. All right. Well, you guys, this has been such a fun night chatting with you all. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to vote for what the yarn and the project's going to be, because that is just a fun little way to start our week off. So, everybody, have a great week. And I will see you Saturday. Cheryl and I should be back um, as long as Cheryl feels up. Hopefully, by Saturday, she will be completely on the mend. Last, if you missed the Fiber Friends podcast on the weekend, it was just me because Cheryl was just down and out. I think she was probably in bed. um, anyways, good night, everybody. Happy knitting, and we'll see you Saturday with the Fiber Friends, and I'll be back here Monday with an update on my sweater. I will hopefully have some amount of a sock to show you and we will talk about what's going to be a new project for next week. So happy knitting, everybody, and we will all chat soon. Bye, everybody.